Well, hello guys, this is my little chibi that you get with the Genesis Part 2. DLC is pretty cool, but he don't want to talk with me. I think he doesn't want to hypnotize me or mind destroy me or something. Okay, let's get with these TLC patches. We'll start with the Mammoth, if I can get to it. Okay, the Mammoth. It gets an additional passenger space, and you'll have to go like this. Hit every note with your click. I think you can even hear me. And you get a boost. You can see it here, and it will stack. Ready for war, recover stamina, and immune to fear. We finally have a counter to UT, and it will help you in battle. In a way, not really like the UT, but it's good. But he gets a ability like the UT. We have the task sweep that you can get berries, wood, thatch, but I think it's more for the berries. It's good for harvesting thatch. We have the trumpet on C. That was mouse one, and he considers now that I'm in water. But if you are in the water, the trumpet used by the mammoth will spray the rider with water, hydrating them, removing the fire debuffs, and reducing their temperature. You need to take that in consideration. Uh, It will do a debuff to creatures nearby like dodos. I think just the small ones. I tried it only on the small creatures, but you will try and see if you want, because now the mammoth is pretty cool and now it got a lot of details. Another thing about them before we go to the next one is they got a new image on the mammoth screen right there when you go close to them. Oh, excuse me. Good. Now, let's get to the foot stomp. This is a little bit weird. On my settings, I have it on B, and you can stomp. With this one, you'll be using your entire weight, like they said, and will be good for knock back enemies and get a wood. That's just awesome. The thing, though, that makes this so good now is the ability, give me a sec, Raptor, to do this with right click. No, with, yeah, with right click. And now I can hit him like I had the Carcinos, and he can hit me. This will obviously work with smaller creatures. I think it will be the same as the Carcinos, but we will see. The thing is, let me spawn another one, because that was so weak. You can get them pretty easy, but if you want to get rid of them... Yait! Goodbye, brother. What I did wrong. Look at his face. He wants to know. Let's try the... C, the Trump. A debuff, okay? And now... Oh, the stun doesn't have... Ooh, one. It's a lot of more damage, but I didn't see the knockback. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know how it will work on bigger creatures. Oh, I have low FPS on this. Okay, calm down. Now, Another creature that we have it on because we finished with the Mammoth, he got a lot of features and it's great. It was great before because I used him for gather wood. The big weight and the gather of wood, it was just brilliant. And on island, it's a pretty good one. And it's aerial than Castoroides, so that makes him awesome. Now on sea we have the changing plates. This is the backplate modes, like they said. But backplate's passive buff can switch between three modes. These are hardening plate that applies a damage reduction buff, wood harvesting benefit. So that will be not this one. The one with the shield will be the hardened plate. The next one will be. Oh, this is not the heavy plate. Oh, the sharpened blade, I suppose, is this one? Yeah, the sharpened. Sharpened play mode applies an armor penetration effect when attacking with the tail whip. Also useful for harvesting berries. So every mode you'll now literally need to know, because if you use Edge, it will not tell you exactly all of your options. So you'll need to keep that in mind and learn them. Now let's get to the last one. The heavy play mode applies a slow when attacking with the basic tail whip and touch harvesting benefits. So it has a mode for everyone, but everything. But you can not learn it and just use your Stego like everybody. We have new attacks, Impaling Tail. This one I needed to test it on. Let's give another Raptor, and you need to attack first. Oh, and then okay, give me a sec. It works, but not always. You need to hit an animal first, and he will get in this mode that is knocked out a little bit. And then, if you get your crosshair red, oh, and he needs to survive. I get only low ones. Okay, let's try again. I can't get it. I think it's on another mode. This one. It will give him a kind of a blade if you see on the numbers, and it's very interesting. I can get damage in this way, but if you don't have enough stamina, you will not kill it. But this one will work. Impaling Tail Whip is called, and it's able to impale and immobilize players and creatures below a certain health threshold. So at a point of his health, he will be able to do that. So that's why the others didn't work so well. Interesting. The rider is prevented from dismounted effect and attacks. Has a berry weight reduction buff. Ooh, this is actually nice for the beginners and the ones who don't want to tame Brontos and everything. This is very nice and good, very good for Stego. Unfortunately, we have just the Megalodon left, but before that, just listen to me. The spider, the bat, the moth, the scorpion, the Anthopleura, the mantis have eggs now, and you can breed them. This is a little bit come from nowhere for me, but it's interesting. We'll come to that immediately. And I tried with the mantis. I got an egg spawn, and you can see how it looks. But the ones that you make from breeding are not like this. You can pick them up. They will stay like there, like with the creature for Genesis Part 1, the spider one. I can't remember the name now, sorry. But you'll stay like this and it'll be a little bit creepy. And this one, the mantis egg, it's out of discussion for Kibble for now, just so you know. And at least I suppose not the fertilized one. I don't know if they make eggs, but I suppose they do because it's still in the game. But it's a little bit weird if they do, because it has this skin, and I will let it down. Just I don't want it in my inventory. It's a bit weird. I suppose if they literally let them have eggs, we will let the old skin, the one unfertilized one or something. But I think you can get no more. You can't. Another one before we go to the shark is the Oh, give me a sec. I need to get this thing down. Little joke, because before the basilisk said white eyes, they put them eyes, not skin for eyes, like you can see now. You can get now. You are very big, my friend. The megalodon. Okay, okay. Let me discuss before this. We get some creature quality of life changes. The Gigantosaurus reduce maturation time by approximately 50%. Totally growth is around 10 days. Diplodocus increase base health by 33% from 190 to 73. Increase movement speed when riding by 25. Oh, interesting. Tilacoleo added a slow drain bleed to its basic attack, like we talked before. Megacelon reduced depth requirement for breeding to that it can be bred on other maps. The big turtle on Jurassic Part 1. The wyverns are now breedable. Zombie wyverns cannot be bred, by the way. Slight stat rebalance now that they are breedable, and that brings them in line with crystal wyverns. So from the last DLC map 3, they wanted to balance them, and so now you can breed them, so you got that. And the last one is the Megalodon. It didn't get really a DLC, this is why you don't get a new picture. And I forgot to show you that even the Stegosaurus gets another picture. Not really so exciting for more, but for me, it's a little bit interesting. They will get a reduced gestation aging time to match Megaloceros. Peg bonus. You can get like 8 more Megalodons, and you'll get a big buff. For a moment I have just one, and I get a lot of damage. Now on Genesis you can use them for fighting the Broodmother. So good luck. Let's see if I can get these guys. The Jerboa. Oh yeah, and the little bleed that even the wild one had. But I think we are immune to that, so it will not be so annoying. Neutral. You need to think that, oh, he's down. I don't have the buff. Oh no, I don't have the buff. They don't have another attack or something. See, this is how less I do now. I do like 100. You get a big buff, and I had only one mate with me. It's interesting. Uh, I think neutral. Okay, so we have bleed on sharks. They had a pack bonus that is max to 9 sharks, and you get only a 8 buff, like packs on raptors and allosaurus. Now we have the Jerboa, increased base weight capacity from 32 to 120, matches the bulldog. Some balances, little balances. Ankylosaurus, metal weight reduced by 10%, from total reduction of 75 to 85. This is very good. They will make farming on the other maps that are not from the DLC easier. The basilisk now has eyes, like I said, and we get to this part. Now, okay, it wasn't my jetpack. Now, if you press V and you go, or whatever you want, or inventory, or what key you have, you'll have a new little bar here, little uh, option. Team progress. Every dino that you knocked out, you can just press on it to track him, and press again to untrack him. You have track all and untrack all. This just to be easier. You will say is health, is food, and unconscious, and taming. And taming effectiveness. The level, the the gender, and what dino you do even on the picture. And if you track them, you'll see how far they are. And if you look them like how I looked there before, you'll see it even from distance. So this is a big quality of life improvement. So like I said, taming effectiveness, current health and food, some points. We have a little bit of other things, but I talked them in the first video. Now we show just what I couldn't before, because I didn't have the creatures and everything. So I think this video is already long, and I show you what's in this DLC, little preview, and we can now end this video and let you have a nice day and take it easy. See you in the next one. Goodbye.